This is the help video for the student data ecological footprint calculation. So you're going to use the digital resource, this link right here, to calculate your ecological footprint, and you're going to answer some post questions. Now I'm trying to save a little bit of paper, so you're going to do this on loose leaf, right? Get a piece of paper out and put it in your binder, all right? Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to take this quiz. Now some of these questions are kind of difficult, so you're going to just like estimate, right? How often do you eat animal-based products? Most people eat them every single day, right? Then you hit next over here. How much of that food do you eat is unprocessed, unpackaged, or locally grown? If anything you eat from school, that's all going to be packaged. Anything that is in a wrapper is packaged. If your parents buy meat from the store, that means that, it's fresh meat unless it comes from a different country in a vacuum sealed bag. If it doesn't come in a vacuum sealed bag, then it's probably not as processed. If you have any question about that, just ask me. But most foods you might find, if you think about it, you probably eat a lot of processed foods, right? Anything that has more than one ingredient is definitely processed. Just ask me if you're confused. And you're going to go through the whole time like this. Remember that if you're looking at a house, just ask me what you think it's built of. If you don't know how big your house is, right, the size of your home, you can actually look your house up on a place like Zillow, right? And if you actually find like your house, I'm just gonna click on a random house here. Well, if you click on a random house, it'll actually tell you what the square footage of the house is. All right. Or you can just talk to me and I'll help you out. So that's how you're going to do this. Try to figure out the answer to these questions as best you can. And when you get to the end, come on, come on, come on, come on. If it comes to this, don't enter any of your stuff. Hit skip. We don't want to sign up for anything. All right, now this is where the directions tell you to answer these questions. It says there is a clickable toolbar at the top at the end, right here. And this is how you're going to find out your information. So go through those tabs and answer these questions. If everybody lived like you, how many Earths would it be? Right here, right? This date means that this is when if everybody lived like me, this is when we'd run out of resources. If everybody lived like me. Now, the one part you probably need help with is solutions. I want you to read at least 4 of those solutions and apply them to your life. Write out 4 things that you can do. I do not mean, and you will not get points if you do this, if you just copy this thing, right? Let's say right here, be a smarter shopper, reduce food waste. If you just copy that down, I'm not going to give it to you. Read these things. You can even click on some of the links if you want to learn more. And talk to me about how you actually yourself could reduce your footprint by taking some of their advice, right? Can you take a transit? So I know some students ride their bikes to school. If you don't, could you? Is that something you'd actually do? If you say, heck no, I'll never do that, then don't write down that you can ride your bike to school because clearly you're not going to do that, right? So think about ways that you can actually reduce your carbon footprint. And if you need help, just ask.